If you're a Starcraft fan and a toy collector, you would probably have picked this up 9 years ago from SIDESHOW. But so sorry, Mr. Jim Raynor. I really wanted to like you. You are one annoying collectible.
Talk to me.
Welcome everyone from What's on the Table. This is Prof G and you are watching another episode of Graded, the show where we're not just going to unbox or review a particular statue, collectible, or figure. We are actually going to give it a grade at the end of each video. So for this episode, we are going to grade the 1/6 scale SIDESHOW Collectible Jim Raynor from the very popular video game Starcraft.
Raiders
Released
roll.
many years ago, 2015 to be exact. I remember this figure to be one of those collectibles that I wanted to buy but couldn't because realistically I was dirt poor. And if I'm not mistaken, this was priced at around $500, close to maybe around 30,000 pesos here in the Philippines. Yeah, about the same time I was eating packed noodles with grilled chicken intestines. But yeah, I really wanted to get this as I was a big fan of the game, cutting classes, going to the computer shop, and maybe playing the game for about 4 or 5 hours. Fast forward to 2019, I was able to get one in the after sales market and I immediately pounced on the opportunity to get this Jim Raynor from SIDESHOW. I was a happy fat kid then, but now I'm still fat, maybe even fatter, with one message to this SIDESHOW Jim Raynor. You're probably gonna stay in the box after this. Alright, here we go, opening the box of disappointment in 3, 2, 1. You have the sleeve that holds up the Jim Raynor styro box, and opening it up, you are greeted with what you initially would think would be an awesome figure, but in reality, it's packed with, what the hell is this? You have a big rifle with an attached blade that is so heavy that even Jim Raynor with a mech suit can't even carry the damn thing. But take a look at this, ooh, so cool, you can take out the blade, remove the magazine, and whoa, you can even put batteries for the light up feature, and it still works, wow! You have a sniper rifle that is an add-on that provides minimal to no value at all. You can also remove the magazine, but why in the world would you do that? But hey, thanks SIDESHOW. His pistol and pistol holder that is flaking so hard due to old age, like an annoying dandruff you can't even fix with a Nizoral shampoo. And of course, the flimsy Jim Raynor figure himself. And oh yeah, that one, whatever that is. Now I know Jim Raynor is kind of old, but let's try to stand him up. You have his dual visor over here, pretty cool. You can open up the visor 1 and open up visor 2, and oh yeah, look at that, Jim Raynor's face is out of place, great. But that can be fixed, don't worry. You have 2 placements for his battery pack at the back that will light up his chest and vent, which surprisingly, and you will still see this later on, that it still gives us that bright light considering it's already an old figure. I think that's one of the good things about this SIDESHOW figure, so I gotta give them props for that one. So you have all those features, let's try to build this Jim Raynor, shall we? Now guys, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I got really annoyed setting this up. I tried everything, double-sided tape, glue tacks, clay, everything that could help the figure hold up and give you a good looking pose. But yeah, I gave up.
This don't look good.
Harvey, disappointing figure reveal in 3, 2, whatever. My collector friends, here you have the SIDESHOW Jim Raynor with the most awkward pose on earth, ready to fail in his attempt to save Sarah Kerrigan from the Zerg swarm. Now we are gonna put aside all the negative things we've noticed from the figure and focus on what it could have been if I actually got this brand new and in pristine condition, if it actually had that quality years ago. First, the actual build. Now if you're gonna look at it from afar but far from nice, it really is an impressive build. A lot of texture and a lot of details on the paint considering this was released almost a decade ago. Now just to be fair, if this was released today, I think it would still be impressive and could still be at par with what we usually get nowadays. Those rubber tubes you see on the different parts of the body, although from time to time it can go out of place, you just have to tuck it in again. The pipes, even the metal plates you see at the joints of the figure, looking good, Raynor. You got a bunch of decals and battle damage scratches, which I really admire since, realistically this armor has been through a lot. So without questioning the accuracy of the scale and size, assuming it is accurate or at least close to it, I think this SIDESHOW Jim Raynor looks decent. The only disappointing thing about the body is the strength of those joints. Even the ab crunch is no longer working effectively, making him unable to carry a heavy load. Second, the light up feature. Now like I said a while ago, considering this is an old figure almost a decade ago, all the light up features are still intact and working perfectly. So on that part, I'm really happy, especially on the part where you can pull out those fuel cells. Impressive. Third, and I wish I didn't have to say this, Jim Raynor gives us a lot of firepower with his rifle, sniper rifle, and pistol. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if this is because of the age of the figure. He can no longer get it up. That's right, Jim Raynor can't get it up. Which is a shame because in the promotional material, he looks freaking badass with him carrying the rifle. But trust me, we've tried everything to recreate that pose. We just can't. It's impossible. Now I'm gonna give this the benefit of the doubt and just say it's an old figure. But I wish Sideshow gave us a much more sturdy Jim Raynor that could possibly have a better lifespan when it comes to durability and posability. You know. Now with all that said, the good, the bad, and the bad, and the bad again. This Sideshow Jim Raynor actually has a lot of potential. And if you can figure out how to make it stand and carry his weapons without failing, I still think it deserves to be displayed. That being said, I am going to give this a grade of 7.0 flat.
Tried to anyway.
I mean, you gotta give it to Sideshow for creating a difficult figure and attempting to make it as, game accurate as possible. Although the figure failed on the durability test in the long run, I have no regrets on getting it. Now, there's no continuity on this Starcraft line though, so this figure is already kinda rare. It's nice to have, but in all honesty, not a priority to display on my display shelf. Thanks guys for watching another episode of Graded. If you like the video, please give me a solid by subscribing to the channel and liking the video, or just giving me a shout at the comment section below. If you own the Sideshow Jim Raynor figure and would give a different grade, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks again guys, this is Prof G and you just watched another episode of Graded. See you all on the next one.
Break it down.